Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Wednesday, July 19th, 2023. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. I recorded a podcast yesterday that's going to be a hit for any parent whose kid is into sports. Play It Again Sports is back. This time they're up in Crofton, and I'll tell you, Antoine and his team have the place stocked to the gills. You want to stay tuned for that, but if you do need sporting gear now, it's right on Central Avenue, right behind Rita's Water Ice there. It's almost by the time you get out to Route 3/301. Anyhow, we do have some news to catch up on, so let's get into it, shall we? Oh, but before we do that, here is a link to the Daily News email recap. It does come to your inbox every night at 7 p.m., and it is free. Sign up right here at the link. The Anne Arundel County Police are investigating a fatal hit-and-run accident that left a 74-year-old man dead. Aubrey Wallace was walking along the northbound Route 4 lane in Lothian when he was struck by an unknown vehicle that fled the scene. When first responders arrived, they tried to help him, but unfortunately he died at the scene. Now, the vehicle was found by PG County Police a short time later, unoccupied, but they subsequently did locate the driver. Anne Arundel County Police are investigating the incident. No charges have been filed against the driver just yet, but she's been identified only as a 22-year-old woman from Landover. Police are asking that if anybody saw anything around 11 p.m. on Monday night in the area of Route 4 and Lower Pindell Road to please contact them at 410-222-4700. Last week we told you that the Annapolis Rotary Crab Feast is scheduled for August 4th. We told you that tickets were on sale and that they were only being sold online. None at the gate, none at the day of the event. Well, we had learned yesterday that they are Bay Responsible, which is not really a great slogan, but anyhow, this year in conjunction with our friends at Annapolis Green, it will be a zero waste event once again. Now, they are going to use plant-based plates, say that 3 times real fast, mallets and utensils, coupled with the crab shells and corn cobs. It's going to turn into a great compost that I expect you might be able to buy at Christmas time from Annapolis Green. They went green last year, too, and the crab pickin' peeps generated 15 tons of compostable waste. That's the weight of 2 fully grown African elephants. Tickets are selling quickly, and you can get them at annapolisrotary.org/crabfeast. All right, I am convinced that pickleball is the new CrossFit. It is taking the world by storm, and if you play, there is a new option for you. Ball at the Mall. Jeremiah Batican and Steffi Samaras from Peak Social. We did a pod with Jeremiah a while ago on Peak, but they're the brains behind the 8 outdoor regulation-sized courts near the old side entrance to what used to be Nordstrom, right there where the entrance where you used to be able to go under into the garage. It's now open, and they are planning a grand opening on August 10th along with their first tournament. It's called the Blue Crab Classic, and it's going to be sponsored by the Anne Arundel County Chamber of Commerce. You want to check it out at ballatthemall.com or head on over to the mall and check it out in person. Pretty awesome. I was somewhere recently, and I can't remember where, but I did see a Raising Cane's chicken place, and I thought about going in, but for some reason I didn't. You know, it might have been down in Easton over the 4th of July. We told you that they were expanding in Maryland a while ago, and they already opened up a store in Towson in January, Waldorf in May, and just yesterday in Westminster. But here in Anne Arundel County, we're going to need to wait until September for the Gambrels location, which is going to be located at 1070 northbound Route 3. Columbia, Forestville, and Owings Mills are all planned for this year as well, and in all, they do plan to open 15 in the region over the next few years. I'm guessing this is some pretty good chicken. IMSF 23. That's EYEMSF 23. That's the secret code that's going to save you 20% on every single general admission ticket you purchase to the 55th Annual Maryland Seafood Festival. This year it's a little bit early. It's August 19th and 20th, and it's not at Sandy Point, but right here at City Dock in Annapolis, and it will feature your favorite seafood dishes from local restaurants. I saw Fed House, McGarvey's, Market House, O'Brien's, and Chop Tank on the list of participating places. It is going to be an awesome event this year. Tickets and info at abceventsinc.com. And then again, that code is I, as in us, EYE, MSF, like Maryland Seafood Festival, and then the number 23, as in 2023. Oh, and also, if you got an email from us about the Seafood Festival, we did have a typo there. The date is August 19th and 20th. Disregard that September date. That was a typo on my part. Okay, and that is a wrap on the news. Up this Saturday on the Local Business Spotlight, Stretch Your Spirit Yoga with my flexible friend Julie Blanfin, and next week, another friend, John Corin, and Bike AAA. All right, let's put this puppy to bed with a quick thank you to you and also to our sponsors for the Daily News Brief, Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Solar Energy Services, Alpha Engineering, and Hospice of the Chesapeake. So now you just need to hang tight because George Young from DCMDVA Weather is standing by with the only locally forecast weather report you will find. And we also have an on-time Bridget, or BeeprBuzz, with Annapolis After Dark. Anyhow, all that's coming up in just a bit, so hang tight.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Have you been looking for ways to save money recently? Maybe you should consider solar energy for your home. Or are you waiting for the technology to get cheaper? If so, how long are you going to wait? Today's solar costs less than 20% of what it cost 10 years ago. But while solar prices have declined every year, so have the financial incentives. Bottom line, if you wait for cheaper solar, you're also waiting for lower incentives. Take my home, for example. My solar system was installed in 2010, and it's been paid off for almost 5 years, and I no longer have to buy any electricity for another 15 to 20 years. If I waited for cheaper solar, I'd still be paying an electric bill. At Solar Energy Services, we have thousands of satisfied customers who are sure glad they didn't wait. So what are you waiting for? Sunshine's a wasted. Call us today for a free solar design at 410-923-6090 or on the web at solarsaves.net.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast. For Wednesday, July 19th, it was more sunshine, hot temps, and hazy, smoky skies yesterday for the Annapolis region, and it'll be more of the same today through Friday with a chance of showers and storms each day ahead of a sunny and very warm weekend. Look for highs today in the 86 to 92 degree range with a small but valid chance of some PM showers and storms with a virtual repeat of those conditions on Thursday and Friday, with temps Friday maybe a couple of degrees warmer to be followed by sunny skies both Saturday and Sunday with highs each day in the 85 to 91 degree range across the region. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to follow DCMDVA Weather on Facebook and Twitter for regular updates each day, along with the website at dcmdvaweather.info, so you can always stay weather informed.
The benefits of a good night's sleep are well documented. Sleeping well prevents weight gain, improves concentration and creativity, and boosts the immune system. So, what keeps you up at night? If you run a business, then the security of your computer network may be one of those things. Threats like ransomware and phishing are becoming increasingly sophisticated and pose a real risk to any business. Don't let these cyber threats keep you up at night. At Alpha, they've been helping their customers sleep better for over 30 years by monitoring in real time and hardening network defenses. And for those irritating IT issues that arise every day, Alpha's just a phone call away, helping your business run smoothly and helping you sleep better, knowing Alpha is on guard. Give Alpha a call to see if they can ease your worries and help you get the rest you deserve. Find them at alphagetsit.com.
The music scene in Anne Arundel County is popping, and sometimes it's hard to sort through it all. From blues to pop, from funk to ska, BeeprBuzz has it all covered for you in this week's Annapolis After Dark.
Good morning, Annapolis. BeeprBuzz here with your Annapolis After Dark weekend music highlights for Wednesday, July 19th through Sunday, July 23rd. Go to the socials for Annapolis Streaming and BeeprBuzz, and also both websites for the full schedule. We update the Facebook posts and all websites with changes and cancellations so you know before you go. AnnapolisStreaming.com and BeeprBuzz.com. It's the last week for First Date the Musical at Annapolis Summer Garden Theater. It will run Wednesday tonight through Saturday, and tickets are still available. Live music for today, Wednesday. Start with Hippie Happy Hour at 49 West today with David Chappell, Jimmy Jacobs, John Previtt, Thomas Friedrich, and more. Up in Severna Park, Tap House, open mic hosted by George Evans will be happening. At Eastport Democratic Club in the MRE, the Joeys, Joey Harcum and Joey Mitchell. You must be a member or a guest of a member to attend. Loose Change will be at Pirates Cove in Galesville, and Good Talk Russ will be at Dark Horse. Thursday, Get to the Point for Dan Haas. Joey Fitz will be at Severna Park Tap House. Up in Pasadena, Michael Miller will be at the Rumor Reel. Dave G. and the Instigators will be at Annapolis Market House. Brant Austin Dunn will be at Reynolds Tavern in Annapolis. Open mic at Ram's Head Tavern in Annapolis hosted by George Evans. And a few doors down, Scribe and Carly Winter will be at 49 West. Thursday is also Reggae Bay Day 23 aboard the Watermark Harbor Queen. This is a sunset cruise brought to you by Pirate Island Events, who bring lots of cool things to Annapolis. The reggae music will be by Scott Panter of Jawworks, rocking the dock on this 3-hour cruise up and down the Severn River. Tickets are still available, so hurry and get yours today. And end the night with Ben Heemstra and the B Band at Dark Horse. Weekend music. Tonight, Friday, there's a big 80s party at O'Brien's on Main Street. Dig out your best 80s outfits because they are having a costume contest. DJ Draco will be spinning all the 80s hits you loved. Amorosa will be at 49 West featuring Dick Rush and Elizabeth Melvin. Guava Jelly will be at Annapolis Market House, and across the street, the National Bohemians will be at Middleton Tavern. DJ Veritas will be at the Chart House Prime in Eastport. Enjoy music on the Severn with Honestly Soul full band aboard the Harbor Queen by Watermark Tours. Up in the Dena, the Tommy McGee Band will be at the office. Shift work will be at Romulo's in Severna Park. Saturday, Greg Viola from Mad Planet Band will be at the Acoustic Spot in Market Space in front of Federal House. Honey Soul will be making their debut at Severna Park Tap House. Meg Murray and Angie Miller will be at Brian Baru down the road, also in Severna Park. The Junior Bryce Band will be up at Firm Brewing in the Crofton Gambrels area. Down the road, you will find David Sparrow at Blackwall Barn and Lodge. Red Betty and the Ruckus will be up at Rumor Reel in the Dena. Over on the shore, Meerkat Nation will be at Ram's Head Shore House. Kevin Pollock and Doghouse Blue will be at Ram's Head Tavern on West Street playing the late night slot after the Ram's Head on Stage show lets out. And end the night with one of my favorites, Bond and Bentley at Dark Horse. Sunday Fun Day, start with breakfast at the spot with the best view in Eastport. Bread and Butter Kitchen with music by Michael Kay of Pretty Big Deal. Plenty of festivals on Sunday. Over on the South County side, the annual Puppy Plunge is back at Camp Letts, supporting the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. It's just like the Polar Plunge, but for pups, even though not all of them really like to go in the water. There are puppy bikini contests, food, drinks, and music by the Eastport Oyster Boys. This is one of my favorite events to cover each year. That spot is absolutely gorgeous. Also on Sunday and along the way in Lothian, Trent Hill Nursery Music Series with music by the School of Rock and Michael McHenry Tribe. This event benefits We Care and Friends, which we all know is so dear to our music friend Larry Griffin's heart. Brunch music up in Pasadena at one of my favorite spots, Second Alarm Brew House with music by Bridget Michaels solo from Guava Jelly. Moose Jaw Bluegrass Duo will be at Mother's in Arnold, and end the night with West Street Revival at Dark Horse. Remember, these are just the highlights. Find the full schedule of music for all of Annapolis and the surrounding areas on the Annapolis Streaming Facebook event and on the websites AnnapolisStreaming.com and BeeprBuzz.com. I'll see you out there.
Advanced illness decisions aren't always easy. Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, wants you to know you do have a choice over who provides care, what type of care, and when and where your loved one receives that care. Learn more at hospicechesapeake.org.
Another exciting weekend of affordable family fun at Prince George's Stadium with the Bowie Bay Sox. Weekend starts on the 21st with our Bowie Pit Beef Night. Come on out and grab a bite. Back-to-back fireworks carry on to Saturday with the Island Luau, a free Bay Sox Hawaiian shirt to the first 750 fans. And it closes on Sunday with Heroes Day. Bay Sox jerseys auctioned off to support local charities. Get your tickets now by calling 301-805-6000 or anytime online at baysox.com. The Bowie Bay Sox. Let us be your 9-inning vacation.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.